up, YouTube? You're here with Natural King 215
and Christen Dillard. Let's talk natural.
Yeah, we did it. How's it going, YouTube? We're here with Natural King 215
and Christen Tallglass Dillard.
Christen Tallglass Dillard. How tall are you?
I'm actually 5'11".
Oh, she's taller than
Hence
me.
the nickname, which was actually really corny, but it kind of caught on. So
you're taller than me.
It stuck. I'm taller than a lot of people, I'm gonna be honest, and it's awkward.
That's amazing. No, that's good though. That's good. You're born with that. That's perfection.
Yeah.
How you born is a fingerprint of the universe.
I like that.
That's going to be in my next spoken word piece coming up.
I like that. It's very nice.
So, Christen Tallglass.
You can call Christen so it's a little cheesy, okay?
So, no, let the people know about you, stuff you're into.
Okay, well, I'm 25 years old. I work for UPenn. I'm a science nerd. I do research, lab manager.
Serious?
Yeah, my undergrad was actually in veterinary science at Dal State, so I've always been into animal science, animals, just the whole gamut, agriculture, everything like that. So I moved here about 3 years ago to go to grad school to actually get my master's in lab. And yes, just for grad school, from Delaware.
Okay.
Just for after I graduated undergrad, just for grad school. And actually, once I graduated, I actually ended up staying out here and getting a full-time job with Penn.
Nice.
So it's been about 2 years. I've been there, love my job.
Nice.
So my goal is to keep working my ranks up. So I started getting a position where I can make some better money. And
7 digits, just like that.
Yeah, actually, no, seriously. 6 would be nice. And then try to break that color barrier, get myself up there, trying to get people to women and color, just up in an area where there really is no women and of no color. So it'd be nice to kind of, so far I'm already kind of slowly breaking that stereotype. So it's nice to kind of like fresh faces, diversity in my environment. So
well, how young did you start liking science? What got you into science?
Animals. I love animals.
Like pets or just
I would find a turtle, take it home. I like salmon, I like snakes, I like anything that lives or breathes that doesn't attack me. I like all kinds of animals.
Can you talk to animals?
I used to think I could.
You can.
And actually I seem to soothe them. It's like my way of thinking I'm soothing them or calming them down or just letting them know I'm not a threat. So I feel like it kind of works in my own weird way. But yeah, that's like my thing. So
wow, that's amazing.
I've always been good at science.
I love chemistry.
Really?
Anatomy.
I love anatomy. I don't like chemistry, but
I was into. I think I was into because I went to be a brain surgeon.
Oh wow, well, that's impressive.
So I was into bio.
You had to have been into the whole.
Man, it was crazy.
So when did you stop? Kind of when did you get out of that dream of being a brain surgeon? Seriously. That was awkward.
All right, so this is what happened. I was going to Westchester University.
Okay.
I was trying to get into the pre-med field. I was taking up organic chemistry, bio-submolecular, and it takes a lot of study. A lot of your life.
A lot is not an understatement.
So I had an epiphany. I was like, am I going to dedicate all my life to this and do med school and get this debt?
Ouch.
It was a lot of ands. I started thinking.
It's overwhelming.
And then I just started hearing stuff about medical malpractice. So I was like, I got turned off from it.
Okay.
But then I found storytelling, filmmaking.
Which actually is your niche, as we can see. You're very good at what you do and very comfortable around people.
Just this year, I started getting back into holistic healing.
Okay.
And
herbs and
yes, natural healing.
Natural, okay.
So that's more of what I like.
Okay.
Instead of the technical, I still like the technical, but I more like the energy of it. So
I like that. Okay.
Yeah. Slowly.
Are you happy with the route that you've taken thus far?
I'm very happy.
Okay, so this is definitely for you.
I love learning about chakras. It's very pleasing.
So this is for you. It's your thing.
Yes, it is. All right, back to the episode. So,
off tangent.
How did you get started? What sparked that interest?
Okay, first of all, this is not all of my hair.
Overnight.
Thank you. It appears to be dreads, which I like the look, and that's why I got it. But actually, my natural hair is probably about 1.5 inches long. It's been about 4 months now since I cut it all off again. My second cycle of being natural.
Jeez.
2 years ago, I was natural. Cut it all off. Well, actually, I colored it and did a boo-boo, and I actually relaxed it.
You cut by yourself?
No, I colored it for myself. Then I wanted a shortcut, and I wanted a short shortcut, but I wanted to have a style, and I couldn't get that style with Be Natural. I tried to, so I relaxed it. The minute I did it, I hated it. So I cut it all off because it was then it never again.
Short.
Huh?
You cut it real short.
Yeah, I cut like more like a Rihanna like style, or tried to. And the color, and then my hair not being relaxed for 2 years. I mean, my hair rebelled. I mean, it was thinning on one side, it was uneven, it felt disgusting, and just not. I hated it. I literally I think I cut it all off maybe about a week later.
Cool.
With no hesitation. Yes, but I loved the shortcut. Loved it.
Yeah.
Then that period started growing out, that awkward phase where it's not short and it's not long.
Yeah, it's like
it's kind of like a half fro or like a wannabe fro, but it's like not quite a style. So then I turned to my protective style, which is my yarn braids, or genie locks, someone else called them.
Did somebody tell you about these?
I actually saw it online. People advertising I wanted to get regular braids. Then I keep seeing this yarn braid. What is that?
Heard of yarn braids.
You? Never. So I went on Google, typed in yarn braids images, and the girls looked absolutely beautiful, and I couldn't tell it was braids. So I was like, you know, I'm taking a little dare. I did it and absolutely love it.
Yes, yeah, they look amazing.
So,
what color is that? Is that like a?
This is actually, well, it's actually real yarn, so you can only get it in black, brown,
okay,
yellow, purple, green. So I just got this color brown because I think my hair already kind of dyed this light brown.
Now, when they did your hair, did they like soak the yarn in oils first?
No.
Just straight.
The minute they finished it all, she actually sprayed it with oil sheen and gave me all this oil after it was finished.
Okay.
And then every night and every morning, I'll go in and I'll spray it with this oil sheen that's mixed with like cocoa butter, and I add tea tree oil, like my own little mix, and then I just do it. I spray every morning.
Well, how long is it?
It actually only comes to probably about right here when it's down.
Right, that's a good one. That's a good one.
It's a nice thing. I think I want it longer next time. Like I want it like long. I want to go like my chain long if I can. Next time, honestly, I want it like exotic long. So yeah, love it.
You're in the modeling world.
I am.
How do you work in the modeling world with natural hair, either short or?
Okay, when I first cut it short, like I mean men's low fade short, the modeling world loved it.
Super short.
And yes, and I think that was like the way for me to actually make my way up editorially. It was a great look for me. But I actually wanted to grow it out because I wanted to have I wanted my texture to really come in, and I wanted to really just kind of rock it out in the fro when it gets longer. Cool. So even though it worked for modeling, that wasn't my ultimate goal. As I was growing it out, it started becoming that awkward length, about 1.5 inches, where it kind of like I lost the modeling look, but I still look decent. It just didn't really give me an edge that being short or being long gave me.
I see.
So that's when I turned to protective styling. So that's what I turned to yarn braids. And so I actually did these day before Fashion Week, Philly Fashion Week.
Philly Fashion Week, just passed.
So yes. So I was like, oh my God, how's this gonna work? I don't like no little, girl from the block, trying like I'm trying to be hood, but I tried to still fit the modeling look, but I still wanted to be me, true to me. And so I loved it, but I was afraid that it was gonna look too round the way girlish, if that makes sense. I wanted to still fit the fashion image without coming away from me. So I ended up putting in a bun to kind of make it a little bit more sleek.
Because you need like a slight edge.
I did. Something different, so I wouldn't be so, weaved and commercial. Honestly, I didn't want that, if that makes sense. So actually, I went there, and surprisingly, all the designers loved it. All the models thought it was really, really neat and different, and the pictures came out beautiful. So it actually ended up working, thank the Lord. And I'm not saying everything would work, but that time I got lucky because it could have came out a disaster. But I'm extra happy that it worked for fashion, and I'm pleased for my everyday life.
Oh, so who did them? Give a shout out.
Oh, Tanya, she did them. She's a traveling at-home hairstylist. I have her number because she does a really good job. $100 for these. She came to my house. She did it. She was really sweet, very comfortable. And I found her on Craigslist. So
what?
Yeah.
Craigslist.
Tanya. Yeah, Tanya. So yeah, check her out seriously. She did a great job, and she's a sweetheart. So
okay.
Yeah, check her out.
So I guess in the world, do you notice like any differences with your natural hair, like any looks or any comments, positive or negative?
Positive. Well, a lot more positive than negative. Short, cut short, low. I had twice as many men come up to me and young just say, I mean, literally, young and old.
Everybody.
Everyone came up to me and just said, girl, you rocking that look. I love your cut, you're rocking it. And it actually was like, I almost had to be like, really? I almost kept questioning their comments, but they literally just said, I'm just telling you, you look beautiful, and walked away. It was no alternative agenda. It just was like, you rocking that cut, honey. And I was like, thank you. And ever since then, I was walking around like, hey, I feel kind of nice. It was a great look. It was great. It was great.
That's love to hear it.
It was a beautiful thing, yeah. Now the in-between phase, I didn't get any negative or positive. I don't think I felt as pretty with my hair being awkward. I couldn't really do much besides wet it, which was fine. But I kind of got tired of the same look, and I'm used to changing my look up. So honestly, I haven't personally face-to-face got any negative comments. Besides that, positive, honestly. Just
nice. That's good, man.
I wish they could see more natural females, which I actually was told.
I love to hear that. I love it.
Yeah, honestly, God, straight up, no lies. I'm trying to like push that natural and relax. It's just how it really was, for me at least. I mean, I was relaxed all my life up until like 4 years ago. So I have no problem. I loved it, but I wanted to change. So it wasn't that I was like, oh, you're natural, go hide in the bush. I just was like, I just wanted something different. I caught myself always braiding and wetting my hair to get that natural look. So after a while, I was like, well, I really love that like rustic, that very like, I love the look. And so for me, it was just something I wanted for myself to try out. I did the long hair, I did the short hair, I did the relax, I did every look. So for me, it was like, what haven't I done?
How was it when you first saw like your curls, like when you first saw your texture?
I was hyped. I was in the mirror like trying to blink it to like a curl back up and curl down. I was really hyped. So I kept trying to find products to enhance that. And then I would try to go online and figure out what hair type I had so I could, you know, nurture that hair type. So so it actually makes me want to grow it out more to see how those curls develop and how they tend to look when, you know, my hair is actually in a longer state, and just, yeah, so it's fun to see my little, you know, my little garden grow, you know?
That's what's up,
It's
man.
fun.
I'm actually thinking about getting yarn braids.
Shut up.
I am.
I don't believe that for a second.
Well, my last video, I said I'm going to do something with my hair, so I have to do something.
Well, they're like locks.
Yeah,
I mean, if you got them out, they were get your black ones, you'd rock them like locks.
I'm going to get black yarn braids. It's coming.
Now they sound a little, but I guarantee you probably look really dashing with yarn braids.
Thank you.
Don't tell them it's yarn braids. Just come on video next time with your locks and just pull back the ponytail and see you. I know
I'm king.
Zimbabwe.
For those that's watching, they're just going natural, or they're thinking about it, you know, or interested in it. What's some words of encouragement that you could share with them?
Honestly, just don't let anybody tell you what to do or how to feel about what you're doing. I just did it. I think the more I asked people's opinion, the more it was like, oh, well, you can, but, and you know what, if you just don't listen to all of them,
just don't even listen.
No, I just did it, because I think the more you think about it, in my mind, I feel like the more it's kind of like you're worried about people are going to think about you, and that almost kept me from not doing it. And so, and you're always walking around, well, if I'm sure, then like it's just too much trying to be accepted, something that no one cares. And come to find out, you actually look even better, or you feel better. And it brought out my confidence. That all I had was my face. Like there was no hair to hide behind, my ponytail, my little bun. It was just my hair and my face. So I had to learn to just accept that this is me, with or without my hair. And it actually ended up building inner confidence. Not necessarily, you know, walking around like I'm this, but more of an inner confidence, just knowing that this is me, and you know, you have to exude that more so than what you're wearing, or
because it's great to, you gotta please yourself. You can't
first. Oh my God, yes.
You are first.
And if you're happy with what you've done, it'll show. People will actually respond just as good as how you feel about it. So it actually ends up being like how you put it out there. If you cut it and you're like, and you seem timid, then people aren't gonna believe you.
I see.
You have to walk around and be confident in what you did and stand behind your choice.
So did you have like a circle of close friends or like family that helped support you? How did, you know, close people?
My roommate was actually natural. She had really long hair, so she was like my other, like, you know, angel right here. And then my other girl was relaxed, and she's on this shoulder. But they were both like really sweet about it. But I had her to kind of get advice from and products to try and what she thought. And then I went to YouTube, and YouTube saved me because I went online and that saved me a lot. That gave me a lot of like, okay, people out there doing, like holding hands, like we're all doing it together. Yes. So I felt like it wasn't just me, and then everybody who felt, you know, they're gonna be ugly or they weren't gonna be pretty enough. I felt like people could actually, I could relate to them, and that actually like I wasn't like an idiot. So I felt like I had people, even though I don't know you guys, I felt like I had people to like go online. Okay, big chop. Okay, she did her hair 4C type hair, or so I had that kind of outer support as well as my family and friends. It was nice. So don't, just do it. Honest to God, just do it. Whether it's relax and you cut an inch off each week or each month, or whether you braid your hair and then cut it off, however you feel, I think you should do it. Like if you want to, just try it. Your hair grows back. Mine did.
Yeah, definitely try it.
I mean, if not, braid it up until your hair grows back. That's what I did. Or wear a lace wig or whatever. But I considered that. If I cut it and hated it, I had a lace wig on back up, just in case I hated my hair, but I ended up rocking it more, and now I'm not a smooth person anymore. So just do it. You're beautiful irregardless, inside and out.